All right. So now that we've moved on,
Wait. Is official? Are y'all like done with vert scaling? Like, are y'all just
yeah,
stopping there?
are we done with your point? Yeah, are we done with your point before we get to mine? Because you were asking me like how I'm gonna.
Mm, no, we're not done.
Oh my fucking
All
god.
right. So y'all
Uh,
before
just please start.
yeah,
Yeah.
but before official left, y'all stopped off at just Vert said like the what's it called, the Uzihiko, like making code like not full power, I
No,
guess was
that's
what
not where
official
we
was
left off. Hold up.
arguing.
It was a
No,
Shinju
bro,
shit. It was a Shinju.
you just want to let me start.
Yeah, low key, yeah. I think
I just
because Vert, like off recording too, you were saying like you don't think official can scale, so you should probably just let official scale because y'all were going circular at the end, like before official left.
Nah, sure. You start.
all right. Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna be arguing off like given the current evidence. So we know there's a time skip. Kawaki. Now, due to the fact that there's like some sort of like actually, no, I don't think I'm gonna start there. I think I'll just start off with like the early childhood argument. Okay, so we know that Code had his karma was named longer than both Boruto and Kawaki. Boruto and Kawaki show relative skill with like their karma. Obviously, even playing the amateurs, we also have the consistency code. Kawaki would also be like one of the properties. So, given that sort of information, probably the mastery would get in the Kawaki.
Yeah.
That's like
All
one
right.
of the reasonings.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah,
the
hold on,
second.
hold on. So,
Wait,
bro, wait, hold on. We're going point by point, bro. Till you sent like several points on that one.
that
One
was one
reasoning. I
point.
gotta attack it. Now, hold on, but okay. Anyways, wait. Can you prove that like Can you prove that Coda had it longer? Like, can you believe he's had it longer? Or
Yeah, we were literally just talking about this. Spaz, can you get the episode mark? Like Kawaki gets his at like 2 to 3, I'm pretty sure, or something like that. And Code had already had it. Plus, he was older than him. Was bullying him. I don't know why. Don't be disingenuous.
I mean,
no, Nicky, no, hold on,
well, I
because
mean,
they were.
I don't have the scans, but Vert, you did agree before the debate, like Code had it longer, so I think you should just grant
I
it.
did not. Well, I did not agree before the debate that he had a longer. What the hell?
You literally did, Vert.
Yeah, you
But
did.
no, I said Code's older, but it doesn't mean he had it longer than Kawaki. They
Because
literally.
official said like Code had it since birth, as in Kawaki like got it from
Code did
Jiggy
not have that
later.
shit since birth. What the fuck? No one agreed to that shit. What the hell?
Oh my god.
No,
Yeah,
So
dude.
literally, no, all I said is they both got it like after they were in the lab with Jigen and shit like that. Like Jigen, like they were literally failed test experiments for like Jigen and shit, and they're the only niggas that like survived that shit. And Kawaki, actually, if anything, Kawaki literally had the better fucking karma because that nigga, hold up, well, Codes was basically like used as a weapon at the time, but like, Kawaki was literally the one who had like Ichiki shit like embedded into him, and Code was jealous of that shit. So like,
I don't know. I don't know if Code was like having a better. That's what's in question. But as far as
you
like
said what you cut out.
oh wait, no, okay, that's what's in question as far as like him having a better karma and him having jealousy towards another individual. Not that I'm granting it could be like called via like multiple means. And then like the other point, yeah, about the like let's talk about like their ages. So when Code's older than one person, we know they've been experimenting on karma for a while and stuff like that. Logically speaking, if this person is older and already implemented in the system, right, and has been bullying Kawaki for a longer time, stuff like that, it makes sense due to their power levels too, that he would have had like a longer sort of like training or just like around the environment due to the fact that he was beating Kawaki. Again, these are both like little boys. Unless you're like like with certain aspects of like controlling your physical energy, spiritual energy, things like that, you're not gonna have some sort of like mastery to like outclass a certain opponent. But in the flashbacks and the traumas that we see for Kawaki, right, he's constantly getting damaged and just like beat on by Code. So like that's giving like credence to like the interpretation like likely that what I'm saying is the case. So we can go off the probability of him having it before, and conclude. Because if I win that point, then what's the name? It'll just be that he did have it before.
Bro, you literally cut out like half the time, bro.
He just said I can tell you what the first thing he said was Kawaki was like jealous of Code's karma. and that would like have some probability towards their master. And he said code is older. And the second thing he said was code is older, so he would have like more time to like use the karma and be good with it.
First of all, Kawaki, bro, it's the other way around. Code was jealous of Kawaki's karma. I literally explained it why. It's because Kawaki was the one who had like the summoning for Ishiki and shit like that. He was the one who could become the vessel for Ishiki, while Code literally failed that shit. So
Hold on.
I don't know why that's relevant. Plus, hold up, I don't know why like Code beating up Kawaki like when they were little kids and shit like that, like relevant to like who's stronger now. Because we literally see Kawaki like beat like he smacked the shit out of Code like in like the OG Boruto like in the fight with fucking Code and
Context.
like Boroshiki. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't see how the fuck that's relevant.
Okay, well, how was relevant? I draw the relevancy when I was talking about their like current physicals and how if they're like already at this one point having currently stronger physicals, it's likely that this person would have stronger physicals later on, given the current evidence. Because all we know from the other party is the fact that they didn't demonstrate the amount of physicals that the other person.
Bro, you literally cut out,
As
bro.
far as what
Well, you
I
literally
told,
cut out, bro. I'm sorry. You literally cut.
You're cutting out official.
Now hold on. I'm eating ice cream. That's why I'm fucking. That's why I'm like tweaking out
No,
right now.
you
hello,
Nigga,
always
I
try to,
don't do this shit, bro. Like I don't know what the fuck you're addicting me so hard, bro. Like
bro. I'm scared every time you debate.
hello.
okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Because all I'm saying is that it's probably likely that he would be stronger given the current evidence. Because from when we see them, code is stronger. If we know it's the case that these characters are getting stronger in the years later on, which stuff like that, the person that has a higher strength at this current moment, it's in all cases, right? We could go back to reality. Probably more likely that if they're training and getting stronger, that they're going to be stronger than the person who started at a weaker point, right? Because the other person would have to build up the muscle mass, the said requirements of the rules, power system, stuff like that to get stronger. If this person's at a higher level, so that's likely why he would win. So it is relevant. And then as far as like Kawaki landing on what's the name on code, that can be context dependent. You can send the specific chapters. Again, we can't just say that somebody landing a blow automatically leads to the interpretation, or it's like probably likely that what's the name they're on par with speed or relative, or like no, sorry, not on par, above speed than this said person, because we know there can be a distance factor. There can be like other things in the environment. So that's going to be context dependent. And then the other point, what the fuck was the other point I made?
Bro.
Uh,
I think that was it.
Bro.
that was
Yeah,
it.
okay.
Okay, so
You
let
made
me
like
get
several fucking points, bro.
let
You
me
made
get
like several points.
No, I responded to all the points that you just made.
Nigga, no, you responded and made like 5 different points like, on top of that.
No,
Wait,
But
wait,
hold
I
up.
can tell you. Wait, I can tell you what he said. That he said two things. The first thing he said was his argument, and the second thing he said was responding to your argument. So the first thing he said was like in reality, usually when people are like if Code and Kawaki were like real humans and Code beats up Kawaki when they're like 8 years old, when they're like 20 years old, usually like the person who beat them up when they're younger would still be stronger than them like when they're mature, when they grow up or whatever. So he's like drawing a line from reality to Boruto.
Okay,
Uh
is that it?
and
Can I attack
then
that?
this and then hold on, then
Wait,
the
can I
second
attack
thing he
that
said,
first? Can I just can we go point by point and I attack that first? Like
sure, okay, I can
yeah,
write.
bro, hold up. First, I don't see how. Hold up, the other nigga can literally just get stronger. We literally see evidence of that shit. Cause hold up, I'm gonna send some scans right now.
okay, the
Look at this shit.
possibility
This nigga,
wait,
hold
listen,
up, bro. Oh
bro,
my gosh,
wait, you
bro. I didn't even
just
give,
said
bro. I didn't even
evidence.
give an
You
argument. I
responded to
didn't
what
give an
you just
argument.
said.
I
You made a
literally didn't even
claim.
give an argument. I
You did.
didn't
You
even give an argument. I
literally
didn't
just
give
said
an
that
argument.
person can do
I didn't
this
give an argument,
and
bro.
how is
Hold up, I
it?
didn't give an argument.
Okay,
I didn't give an
go ahead.
argument. Yeah, look. So I'm saying like that. That could literally just change later on, and we literally see the fact that it is the case because we literally see in these scans right here. This nigga Kawaki walks up on that nigga Code, fucks him up, beats his ass, and Code's like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting overpowered." Like he's literally
Okay,
emphasizing on the fact he's getting overpowered by Kawaki. So like obviously that changes later
okay,
on in the
so,
future.
okay, so that's 2 points. Okay, so the possibility existing doesn't refute the fact that it's more probable in the current evidence and like what's the name due to the factors that it would take to get stronger. That's shown in serious reality. I already drew the correlation, so I didn't respond. Now I'm gonna go look at the scans that you sent to like justify your
Bro,
interpretation.
I'm saying it literally does exist.
No,
What
wait,
the fuck?
stop. I'm not done. Right. So I'm gonna read this.
Bro, Vert, there's no, bro. If this argument works, bro, there's no way. Dude.
What chapters is this?
This
Hello.
was like near the end. This was like near the end of OG Boruto. I don't know the exact chapter.
Vert, chapters.
Um,
Cause if
this was
not,
in like the
if you
nigga.
don't,
It was in the 70s.
70s. Like, okay,
It
I'm
was
gonna
like
look.
right before the 70s.
Somebody help me find the specific chapter, bro. Because I feel like it's crazy that I have to go look through the manga for like this. You saying?
Yo, hello, I'm back.
Yeah, what chapter is this? Yo,
What chapter?
Future said it around 64.
Yes, around
Official.
there.
Hold on, let me go to Chrome Scan Server because he got the chapters in there. Kawaki.
It's chapter 66.
Yeah, it's 66. Bro, Vert, check DMs.
But he just left.
He might come back. I gotta go in a couple minutes though.
All right. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Hello.
Yo,
Yo, hello.
My phone died. I said, what chapter is it?
66.
Oh yeah, did I ever him Kawaki has a better karma than Code? And him like saying the claim would be jealous or whatever. I don't know how he proved that, but if I didn't respond, he needs to prove that. But yeah.
No, he just sent these scans, and he's saying that like what you're saying, where if like Code beats up Kawaki when he's younger, and that means that Code is strong when he's older. He's saying that these scans contradict that.
Wait, no, I'm talking about where he said Kawaki has a better karma than Code. He using this skin to justify that, or is he just saying him letting
Oh no, no,
blows?
no. He said he was using some other scans. He didn't post them. Yeah, he said Code was jealous of Kawaki's karma.
Yeah, I don't know where he got that from. I need him to show me that statement.
I see he was yeah, he was. Wait, hold on. Let me go find that shit real quick. So I'm not
Wait, but
tripping.
y'all go over this though, cause
Yeah, but I'm finna go over the chapter shit right now. My phone is slow, so I gotta wait till it loads.
wait, I got a dip. But if y'all want, I can watch the rec after, and I can tell you about that one. Is that cool?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, but I have a question. I'm reading the chapters. I'm
Yeah.
on 65, but I'm pretty sure Boruto was trying to save Kawaki from Code. If like, what was your justification? You're trying to say that he landed blows on there, therefore he should be above him, right there, or something.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying just because he landed blows that he's above him. I'm saying not only did land blows, but he beat the fuck out of Code. Like, and Code himself literally admitted, "Oh yeah, no way, I'm being completely overpowered. This is bad." And in a later scan, he literally says, "Amidst the Kawaki's
All right,
above." Hold on.
I'll go to making other points. I'm just remembering your interpretation.
I'm sending these other scans. I sent 4 more scans. Mm-hmm. Yo, hello, bro. Hello, yo, official. Yo, official.
I'm just reading 65, then I'm reading 66. What page in six? I'm reading 66. I don't see him land blows on Code. Where? I'm not done
Nigga,
with it
no,
yet.
bro. No, in 66, he's fighting Boruto and Naruto.
Yeah,
Or
but where?
Boruto.
Kawaki get the feat on code?
67.
67. Okay.
Yeah, yo, you hearing, bro? Like, you done reading the chapter?
All right. So there's multiple problems here. Okay. So when he goes to land the punch, we have to keep in mind, right, that uh that he just got into with like multiple other individuals and stuff like that. We see it. So we see that he's exerted chakra. So I'm gonna ask you, at what capacity do you think code was for allowed like Kawaki to land the hit?
Nigga, hold up. What do you mean? What capacity? Hold up. We obviously know they both literally just got out of. Hold up. Well, Coda's been chilling like for a little bit, but like Kawaki literally just got out of a fight. Like he deadass just got out of the fight, and he had his hand broken too. Like before that,
Yeah,
because
and this is like
Borishiki was fucking him up.
on top of that, like the point to address mine. Mine was in context to like a code without the limiters, but right now we see a limiters code, and I don't even think he's in karma and stuff like that. You tried, I don't, and you're trying to say that no, that was the other point. I'm just not.
Nigga, bro, we literally see him
I'm
use his
not.
fucking karma. What are you talking about?
Listen. We see him use his karma where?
He's literally in his karma when he's fighting. It's literally on his face. Like the karma marks literally on his face and all that shit. He's
Yeah,
getting
I'm gonna
punched
check
up by
that. I'm gonna
Kawaki,
check.
and he
Okay.
on two to three occasions he
Wait,
literally just
no, stop.
admits
We're
that
not
he's
going on to
below.
other points.
He's
We're sticking
below.
to one point. We're still. You're not gonna shotgun. So I
It's
can
not.
check.
It's not shocking.
No, that's diverging to a different point. We can check if he's in his karma, but unless you're gonna justify his name,
Bro.
code being at a set capacity for you to say that it's just interpretation of karma of Kawaki being stronger than that code, because you're saying that he scales above like code at his full capacity when you're saying you're stronger. But if he's stronger in context to like a point in time where it's like, oh, he's fought a few people, stuff like that, that I don't even know, because if it could be the case that what's his name, he could be in like a lower state and we seen him take damage. He could not
Oh
even
my
be
gosh.
true, because
Hold up. Bro, okay,
he could be so
that's 2
durable.
points
Listen,
right
he
there.
could be so durable
Oh,
that
oh
he
my
could
gosh.
just hit him. And on top of that, and then no, you make multiple points too. On top of that, when he tries to kill him, he literally is able to go ahead read Damien teleportation thing where
No,
he
don't.
phases through and stuff like that to pull him out to what's his name reflect Kawaki in a bloodlusted attack. So like that's already implication even at like this lower capacity, it's probably likely,
You cut out.
given this instance that it supports the interpretation of my character, will probably likely win at 100% capacity.
Hold on. Okay, first of all, this entire point was just in like what do you call it, refutations of
I
your point.
disagree.
Which you wait, hold on,
I
no, bro. Yo, there's no way you're gonna talk. But you just made all those points. So there's no way you're gonna talk over. So no, this entire thing was in reference to what the point you made. You said that, oh yeah, the one who was stronger when they were younger is likely gonna be stronger when they're older too. No, this just like takes away the fact that that isn't the case, because we see that events change and shit like that. So regardless if he has like a limited on or not, the fact is that like the event changed. So therefore the argument gets contradicted.
no,
Like
no,
at
no,
least not it
no.
contradicted within the series. This series
No,
at
no, no,
least.
no, 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 no. Because all you did was bring forth like an instance that I equal interpreted to try to justify the feat. And as far as like the
Where's the
change,
equal interpretation?
no, listen. There can be like environmental changes and factors, but it didn't defeat the basis for the argumentation was that it's generally the case that a person who's at a higher physicals and continues to train those, which we see with the increases, right, is likely to be stronger than the other person who had already previously shown lower physicals than the other person. And then you try to use justification for listening to like say that some sort of
Yeah, no, hold on.
contradict.
Yeah, wait, I'm
Wait,
saying
no,
the general
let me
wouldn't even
finish.
apply here, bro.
Let me finish. This scenario does not contradict my hypothesis at all. In fact, this can happen under my hypothesis, and it's not even. I'm pretty sure it gives credence to like well, I don't know if it gives credence, but it doesn't like
Yo, what the fuck?
value my interpretation at all. And I have
Wait,
like the
okay, so
chapter.
first of all, hold on. First of all, that would just delve into like how it would operate under the framework of Boruto, and obviously we see that it's not the case in within Boruto. So the
That's what's
credence part that you're
important.
talking about and like the argumentation that you give with your hypothesis, it wouldn't be relevant. How would that be informative or relevant to what's going on within the series? Sure, it could be a general case, but isn't why is that general case going to be applied to Boruto? Because we obviously see this is not the case in Boruto. They're obviously not
Well, hold
obligated to
on.
go
We
into that same
obviously see it. No,
hypothesis
no, no,
and that
no.
same
That's what's in
framework.
question. Hold on. No, that's what's in question. For
It's
example,
not
was
in
like
question because it's
right.
literally
No, no,
shown.
no, 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 no. It was because I gave arguments about the general case in Naruto. For example, when we see Kakashi, he has stronger physicals than a lot of the students around him, right? And he proceeded to be stronger than those other people in the said series. For example, Akatsuki members. Example like prodigies. Every single instance that we have when a person has stronger physicals on average than the other, we usually see them have what's name an increase, basically a gap in strength and relativity to the other said party. So there is a consistency within it beside Naruto. You cannot just say that it's objectively the case that your interpretation
I'm
is
saying in
correct.
this case it's not.
Wait,
Hold
no,
on, I'm
stop,
saying in
stop,
this
stop. You
case it's
just made
not.
multiple points. No, 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 no. And as far as being informative, it's going to be informative as long as what I'm saying is like going to be coherent and correlative or correlative topic. I'm talking about the fundamentals of the verse and what's shown within this said cosmology. I can see that people with stronger physical for the Joni, now you already seen those examples, generally are going to be stronger for our training, right? When we know that this feat, right, has been equal interpreted and it does not give credence to your interpretation, because for you to say that this would establish some sort of probability, your argument would have to triumph mine and only be the interpretation. But in this situation, we have two interpretations, right? I'm not even equally as likely, but I feel like I responded to your point, so we can conclude.
Wait, hold on. No, we don't have to conclude because you literally just made like a whole bunch of points. So I'm gonna just respond to all of that shit. So first of all, sure that it could be the case that Kakashi could be above those characters. That's cool. I'm saying in this scenario, it's obviously different from like the general hypothesis that you affirmed, right? Because look at like this. You're saying it's a general hypothesis and it's consistent or whatever, but that's cool. You could say it's a general hypothesis and it's consistent. Doesn't take away the fact that it's not consistent within this scenario, because obviously we see it gets contradicted within this scenario. Because
No,
what the thing is that like basically like contradicts it. It's Kawaki whooping his ass and Code
wait, no, no. Well, for
admitting inferiority towards
oh my God.
Kawaki, right? So obviously the same thing. There's no equal interpretation here. The equal interpretation that you're in reference to is just under like a general hypothesis. The general hypothesis isn't applicable to this scenario, and you can't prove that it is because it's literally shown that Code gets fucked up. So we can go
Okay,
to conclusions.
okay, so hold on. No, first off, no. For you to contradict my interpretation that is generally the case, you would have to provide some sort of multitude of parties that prove the inconsistency. And far as this thing being an inconsistency, it's not an inconsistency because for you to be proving it's an inconsistency, it would have to contradict the fact that these people trained at a relative time and the person got stronger via like a set means. This instance, we don't know how this person landed this blow. We don't know if this is a demonstration of them being stronger at all. All we know is X person managed to hit this person. Now the reasoning as to be why does not contradict my interpretation that this person should be stronger. Then I already give an implication and I already get a showing of this person performing at, for example, with the Damon feat. So I already have something that's giving credence to my interpretation for while you're saying that it's going to be a contradiction. And as far as being generally the case, Can you show me some sort of like equal or some sort of like the people, right? On average in Naruto to have a lower chakra, lower what's name physicals on birth than other kids are generally weaker than the other person. It doesn't even make sense. We can look at it from a chakra quantity perspective. The more physical energy and stuff like that and stamina that you have is going to make the stronger your blows are. That's how chakra works. It's already established rule in the series. So at this point, you're
Okay,
just
so wait, hold on. So wait, are you done coping? Like, are you done coping?
wait. You think that's coping?
Yeah. So you're basically just coping because your favorite character. Okay, yeah. Anyways, let me just attack all that shit. First of all, I don't have to do any of that because all the chakra methods and none of that shit wouldn't even be relevant as long as code, where the conclusion is that code gets his ass beat, right? And regardless of what you said about the entire like demonstration, us not having any context or being context dependent, right? The context is the Kawaki just walks up on code when code is like talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna just head out. Kawaki's like, no, you're not gonna head out, and he just starts bitching code right there and there on the spot, right? And we
No,
literally even see that like Code himself basically like admits
ability.
the inferiority, right? So every argument you made for like a likely hypothesis will just be like contradicted within the set series, right? Like within the set case, not the series as a generality, but like within this set scenario, would just be contradicted, right?
Okay,
And
so no, that
there's
has
no
to be
point in bringing up all those methodologies of reasoning if we already have a conclusion, which is the conclusion is that Code lost. Like
no, that's
in the
not
Daemon, hold
the
on, in the Daemon feat, hold
no,
on, the Daemon feat that you brought up, Code got his
no,
ass
you
beat.
already made
Wait,
your
hold on.
argument. You already made
Code
your
got his
argument.
ass beat by Daemon too. So there's no argument for
We
Daemon
disagree on
as
the
well because Code got his ass beat by Daemon.
oh my God. We disagree on the fact that your interpretation, the objective, you never prove that's what's in question. As far as the Suki Yohona, that thing has the ability to string things. We don't know if Code had knowledge of Kawaki's ability to string things. So in the scene where he shrinks his methodology of escaping, which is just by stepping through this like portal-like substance, he can get surprised, and that can also be for why Kawaki was able to what's name damage him, because he could be like, oh, I'm caught off guard by the fact that I didn't know you could do this, right? If somebody sizes you, right, down to a level there's going to be a lack in like response. That's going to boil down to like a cognitive function, right? So that's stupid. And as far as like the education, no, you never bar for him being relative to his base or anything like that. We just know that after
I'll
Code,
have to give a
no,
quantifier for
no,
him
no,
being relative to his
stop
base
cutting me
unless
off.
it's
All we know is that
necessary for
Code is
me. Wait,
not a
hold on.
bunch
Unless it's
of
necessary for me to give a quantifier for him being
so
relative to his
speaker.
base, there's no reason for I have to. There's no reason I have to do that in the
I
first
already
place.
gave it. I
And
already
second
gave
of
the
all,
reason
he
for it.
didn't even get caught
And
off
yes,
guard.
nothing
Like
less
there's
than I
no
understand that
indications that he got caught off guard with it. If anything, he would know. Wait, hold on. If anything, he would know of the ability due to the fact he knows about Jigen and Ishiki and shit like that, and what they can
How
do
can you know?
with their
Wait, hold on.
abilities,
Give
right?
me a
So it
statement.
would be likely that he already
He
knows
can
what
know about
Kawaki could do
Ishiki and he
his
can know
full
about
capability
Ishiki and
within the
Deacon
set
and not
ability,
know that
right?
Kawaki
So
has
I
a
I
strength
could use the
ability.
same argument. Hold on, I could use the same argument
So you
against you and just ask you to provide me like any like necessary elements that provide the fact that he is gonna be like off guarded and shit like that. Because we obviously don't see there's no
oh my
indication
God.
that he is off
I'm
guarded
not
and none of that shit.
arguing that he's
If anything, there's a
necessarily off
likely
guard.
argument that goes along with my
I'm saying that we
reasoning
never
that
see
he isn't off guarded
why
and he just gets
there's
overpowered.
probably
And on top of
likely
the fact,
reason
we
for the
we could use like a
reason
conjunction
before we
statement.
get
We use a
landed in
conjunctive from our argument, right? Which is the fact that code admits inferiority in three different cases.
Wait,
So
can you tell me where?
none of
Okay,
that would
so
even matter. It would just
where
get
does
like
he
thrown
admit
off the guard.
inferiority? Where does he admit inferiority?
In the scans that I sent,
So, where?
in evidence,
Okay, I'll look at those.
he says, damn it, at this rate, I'm going down. And to Kawaki at all people, he says, I don't like this one bit, but I have to give it to you.
At this
Looks
point,
like
you're
I don't
basically
stand the chance
discussing
against you right now, Kawaki. So that's literally him just saying, oh yeah, I can't beat you. You want to go conclusions or what?
Yeah, so we see a damage code and stuff like that say that I can't, what's his name, take care of you right now. Now, I've already given my reasoning as to why that could be a case. And my reasoning and language about this is actually expected under what I'm saying, right? It also gives probability to the interpretation, right? The narrative is trying to portray that this person is not at the capacity to deal with the current threat right now, right? That's literally
Okay,
what he
yeah,
says
so
in
wait,
one of the.
that's hold on, so that still goes against your argument. Wait, hold on.
No,
Wait,
no,
that still
no,
goes
no.
against your argumentation that like the future can't change.
No. It's just going to be treated as a shotgun because you made multiple. Then you said that you sent scans to justify what you're saying. You said there's three instances, so I'm going to respond to those three instances. You can give your response, my arguments against those, and then we can continue from there.
Wait, I'm not shotgunning though. You were just shotgunning me first, so I have to respond to the argumentations, right? So wait, yeah, it's just gonna be likely the case that like, oh wait, hold on. Actually, you can go ahead first, bro. Hello?
He's saying no way, I'm being. So he's just talking about in the current moment, he's being overpowered. Now I already gave my reasoning as to why this said phenomena can occur, nor does this whole like scenario justify or give probability to the interpretation to which Kawaki would be strong during the series, because at this moment the sort of reasoning for why he was able to achieve the said feat, right, hasn't been discovered yet, right? So since
So
that's the
yeah,
case,
you said it's a weekend code, but it's also a weekend Kawaki as well because
the end
Kawaki
result
just
would
got
be
out of a fight and
basically
we literally see bruises on
down on like
Kawaki's
the
face, right?
conclusions of like
So
the
wait, hold
said
up.
debate.
The same,
Like
I
I'm
could
gonna
just
look
apply
for
the
that
same.
other scan
I say
that
I
said
could apply the
something
same
about
reason for Kawaki. Hold up. I could apply the same
Kawaki
reason for Kawaki because we literally see his face is bruised and
because
stuff
these
like that,
statements
right?
are equally as expected in the scenario,
Oh,
right? So they give
equal
credence
expecting on the same
to the
hypothesis that you're
probability or
saying,
the
but it's not
negation
actually like
result.
refuting
Because
anything because
this
all you're
again
just doing is applying the elements that could be the
right.
case, but doesn't prove the
Remember,
fact that it is the
he's
case.
not at the highest capacity right now.
Wait, why would he?
Is
Oh,
what
wait, hold
you're
on. He can. Wait, hold on. That's gonna be. Wait, hold on. You have to prove that argument. On top of that, the elements in the series don't even point towards the fact that like he's not gonna be like winning this fight, right? So it's just gonna be the case that we literally see that Kawaki himself is bruised as well as Code. So you can't even make the argument that Code is weakened unless you're just in reference to his limiters. But we also learn later on that Kawaki's like Ben had a
Yeah, so
limiter
all
placed
we
on
know is that
his karma the
Kawaki, he
entire
says
time.
I'm
So
jealous
it
of
would
you,
literally apply
Kawaki.
both
He
ways
goes
because
that
Kawaki has a limiter on
show
placed
the
on him.
wrestler.
Code
We
has
don't
a
know
limiter placed on him.
specifically why
That means they're
he was
both have
chosen as the
limiters placed
vessel.
on
It
them.
could be
It
due
will
to
just
like
take away any
pride or
other
something like
elements that you're trying to
after
use to
thinking
try to
that it
refute
could be
this
due to some like
argumentation by being
some sort of like
disingenuous and ratty.
compatibility with his body may not be compatible due to like set functions within the body or set reasonings.
What are you
We don't
talking
know.
about, bro?
Like, show me some sort of like uh
Bro, you
sort of
didn't,
reason
bro.
for that, then that
What?
would be
Yeah,
cool for you
those
to
are
like
just extra elements that are. Wait, hold up. Those are extra elements that
this
aren't applicable. I don't see how that's applicable to the
in
current
our
discussion.
minds.
We can just hold
It's
up. We can just
like
we can just go to conclusions, bro.
uh
We can just go to
the
conclusions. I'm
interpretation
done, bro.
that
I'm done. We can
uh
go to conclusions, bro. We could go
uh
to conclusions because we
yeah,
already
certain
like proved that
people
like
might
Kawaki and Code are
have
both like they're both weak in this state because they both
compatibility
have
with
bruises and
karma.
shit like that.
But if it
Kawaki
was
has a
the case
limiter
that
placed on him. Code
everybody
has a
could
limiter
have
placed
the
on him.
said karma
Code admits
function or
inferiority
something
to
like that, then
Kawaki.
you would have just chose
Therefore, we
somebody
can
who's
make a
shown to be
likely
stronger and be
induction
fighting him up.
that
So I don't think it's
Kawaki is above Code within
like
this
state of
moment of time.
to like the physicals
So
from
yeah,
the
we could
many
go to yeah. We're
physicals
done.
because
We're done
literally
here. We're done.
Wisdom gets bullied in Kawaki even in the mode is
Yeah, we're
just so
done.
strong.
We're done.
So
We're
that's
done. We're
just
done.
wrong.
You're not refuting anything. We're done. You done? Oh yeah, we're done.